I just spilled coffee. It's the winter freeze here in Texas, in Houston, and so the late start at work today, which means I'm drinking coffee in my jammies and watching Real Housewives of Salt Lake City. I'm on season 2. I'm pouring more coffee. I've never watched Salt Lake City before, and I'm freaking hooked. These women are insane. I'm on season 2, episode 17, when the husbands send all the wives to Zion. And Jen Shaw just started freaking out on Lisa Barlow in the little Sprinter van they take to Zion. And it's just like perfect Real Housewives moment. Jen Shaw is insane. Lisa Barlow at one point is like, I don't even know what we're fighting about, which is just like, chef's kiss. I'm obsessed. Eric's working upstairs. I'm going into work later today. We had a delayed start at the hospital because of the weather, but honestly, I think the roads in Houston weren't too bad. We got kind of lucky. So, happy winter freeze to all who celebrate. The fact that they just went from screaming at each other to hugging and making up. This show is so good. I get whiplash. For any Housewives fans out there also, this is the season where Jen Shaw gets arrested. And Eric sees some of Housewives in the background, and I've told him some of the lore. And so he came down the other day and he was like, isn't she in jail? I was like, yeah, she got arrested, but she's back waiting for her trial. Boys low-key love Real Housewives. You can never convince me otherwise. They want to know the tea. Getting ready to go to work. Our dishwasher's broken. Love that for me. So I got us these little disposable, biodegradable, disposable cutlery and biodegradable plates because our dishwasher's been broken for 5 days, 6 days now, and they haven't sent someone out to fix it yet. So here are all of our dishes just laid out drying because we're hand washing everything. Just packing my lunch now to go to work. I work in healthcare in the OR, and so I like to have just a lot of snacks on hand because sometimes you don't really have time for a full meal between cases, but you always have time for a little snack. Usually I'm okay about meal prepping, but this week with the freeze and with all the grocery stores being out of stock, I just did not feel like going to the store or really doing the work of picking recipes and making grocery lists and then going to the store and getting everything. I don't know. I just didn't feel like doing that. So today's going to be a lot of little snacks, and hopefully tomorrow I actually go to the store and meal prep on my day off.
Teeny loves the snow day. Yeah, our sweet girl.
The gang's all here.
We're missing one.
Teeny's hanging out downstairs. Look at freaking Mo. She's so cute. Driving to work now. I usually go to work really early in the morning before the sun is even up. So it's kind of weird to be going there while the sun is shining and it's midday. But only have 2 cases today, so it shouldn't be too crazy of a day. It's actually not that cold outside. I thought it would be a lot colder. I'm in my ski jacket, so to be fair, maybe it is cold and I'm bundled up and warm. But it's actually a beautiful day outside. My car is literally old enough to drink alcohol. It is so old, and it runs so well for a car this old. And I'm trying to keep it going. It's at almost 200,000 miles. She's got some experience on her. But yeah, I just started making this rattling noise when I drive, and I know I should talk to my mechanic friend about it, and I just don't want to because I don't want to pay a lot of money to get fixed. Anyway, I'm driving to work right now. I work in the med center in Houston, and the really fun part about working here is that you have to pay to park. Even when you're going to work, even when you're a patient, there's no free parking anywhere. Which, I can afford to pay for parking. That's not the problem. The problem is the principle. I think it feels crazy to have to pay to go to work. Anyway, I'm not going to film at work for obvious reasons because I work in healthcare and I don't want to show anything. So I'll see you guys after work. Love you. Just now leaving work. It is colder than a witch's tit outside right now. I feel like when you work in healthcare or when you work in any service industry and you say, oh, today's not going to be that bad, today's going to be a pretty easy day, inevitably, you've cursed yourself and it's going to be a long day. So famous last words for me earlier. Today was actually a really long day. It was not that easy of a day, but it's over. I'm going home now. Kind of funny, I feel like I usually get to work when the sun is down, but leave when the sun is up, and today we had the opposite. Got here when the sun was up, leaving when the sun was down. I was supposed to run 4 miles today, like easy pace on the treadmill, and I'm not doing that because I really don't want to. I'm really tired, actually. So instead I'm going to go home and get in my jammy jams and have a sweet treat, I think. Hi, pretty girl. Look at you grabbing your bowl. Good job. You're like the best girl ever. Hi, good job.
5 minutes in, like,
Cookies.
that Mark brought us to soften the blow of him on this.
That he's leaving. Those were good cookies. I might have the other one. Okay. I'll have half of another one.
Yeah, I was gonna say, no, that's actually not okay, because I ate only half of mine. And you ate my half of it.
Yeah, but sometimes the girlfriend gets...
No! No. Sometimes, yeah. But not this time.
Or the shot.
Loved it. Why didn't you-
Squeaky clean from the shower. Gonna do my little skincare. I feel like my skin's been absolutely awful lately. I went to Steamboat, Colorado a few weeks ago for a weekend trip, and I feel like since then my skin has just been like all over the map. Like first it was really dry and peeling, which like makes sense. I was in a much colder, drier environment, and now I have like little acne everywhere, and I don't know why because nothing else in my skincare has changed. So that's really fun. On a journey of discovery right now. So yeah, a little water spray from La Roche-Posay. The Astera Aloe Barrier Hydro Cera Serum. And then the Road Barrier Butter. Because I do use Tret, and usually it helps my acne a lot actually, because that's, again, why I'm confused. I don't know why this is happening. But I use Tret, so my skin's really dry, and it was like peeling a few weeks ago, and so I switched from... I was using this, and I just switched to this to get like a little more moisture. And now my skin's not peeling, but I have acne, so. But yeah, that's pretty much my day. Thanks for coming along with me. Eric and I have been watching His and Hers on Netflix, and I haven't read the book, and I've heard the book is good, but now that we're watching the show, I want to finish the show, and then I'll read the book to see. But we're 3 episodes in. I'm freaking hooked. I can't wait to see what happens next. And so I think now he's gonna hop in the shower too, or we're gonna get comfy, make some tea, watch the next episode of His and Hers, and then just like read and go to bed. So very chill night in. Thanks for joining me on my day today, surviving the freeze in Houston. Spent most of it at work, super fun, but day in the life of a healthcare worker in Houston, Texas. Love you, bye.